Alright guys, so this is going to be a really interesting game, I'm going to say, on Glacier. Yeah, Glacier. And I just wanted to show you the setup real quick. Bounty Optics, and then you guys can see Bounty Luna's Exhaust and Bounty Vista. That's how I'm running this vehicle for this game. This is the WZ-131 Tier 7 Chinese light tank. And on Glacier, like, I find that the best play for me to make is just to go to the mid, so that's usually what I'll do now. I don't really like going out to this area because every time I go out here I have bad games now. Unless I'm in an even 90, I usually just won't go out there, so we're getting a shot into the stirrer meal to start off this game. We're getting a couple of spots here, 5 spots actually, and this is what I like to do, trying to kind of sling a shot into the Panther here, but it's not so simple. You don't have a lot of gun depression on this tank, and you want to be really careful not to get whacked by Artie or any tank destroyers in the back, so I'm kind of just trying to see if I can get away with, I don't know, trying to find a weird angle here, and it's just not really working, man. Like, I like to experiment in some games, like what kind of angles I can get, and usually this angle, the one that the FSV is currently making, is the best one. So I'm going to see if I can get a shot into the setter here. He doesn't, he actually stops there. And this is what I find to be the best play. I mean, even if you're not getting shots, I just think this is too risky, man. Like, every time I go out here, I just don't have a good time, guys, and I have bad games, and I prefer to be out here because since they've redone this map, you now have these, like, rocks back here that makes it easy for, I'll show you my shots here, but you have these rocks back here in like C5-ish area, C6 and all, where you can easily retreat. Setter's coming after me here. I'm going to hit this guy, and I'm trying to kind of pull back. I'm actually able to set him on fire. I don't want to get hit from him again, and he's paying the price for making this poke, right? He's getting hit by people in the back, like JP, I think, probably hit him or something. And at this point, guys, what I want to start doing is retreating from here, because we've lost this side of the map, and if you don't have good map awareness, what's going to happen to you is you're not going to see that this portion of the map, which is this portion of the map, has been lost. You're going to continue sitting here trying to do this and make these little pokes. You're going to come back down, and people are going to literally freaking, like, spank the crap out of you like this. Right? These are bad arrows, but people are going to spank the crap out of you from this area once this has been lost and they win it, right, the enemy team. And you need to be careful of that. So this middle area becomes compromised when you lose the south, and that's why the south is actually kind of an important portion of this map. So whenever this happens, I just run. I run away, man, and I live to fight another day, right? I don't want to be in the mid. FSV can try and go after the Tiger if he wants, that's fine. You are kind of safe to be in this area, sort of. It depends on how much of this portion of the map the enemy team wins. Like, if they get up to where the JP is, that's trouble. But up till now, the FSV should be fine there. But I just don't like being out in the middle of the map, man. It's too risky, in my opinion, and I don't like doing it. So I'm going to come up, kind of work with the Super Hellcat here. Only the T-34-85 has been spotted up here, up to this point, right? And pretty much everyone's been spotted except the Su-100Y T-78. I'd like to think that it's probably just the T-34 here, so I'm kind of approaching with this Hellcat and seeing if we can, I don't know, get this guy to make a stupid play. And in fact, he does. He pokes out again here. I'm able to get a shot into him. I guess he thinks that the Hellcat is no longer peeking, and we're able to clean this guy up. So that's kind of the goal there. And now it's a situation where, like, what do I do from here? Because likely, given what's on the map, right, we're probably going to lose the northwestern portion of this map as well, because look at all the red and look at the green, right? It's kind of just like a 2 + 2 = 4 thing for me, and likely we're going to lose that side of the map as well. So I'm just going to sit here in the meantime, see if anyone else is going to approach, like T-78 or something, or Su-100Y, see if we can get a spot on someone, give the team a little more information, because they can already see that the northwest side of this map is going to be, it's compromised, right? It's going to be a loss over there. And now, ignore my terrible driving, but I'm going to try and start giving the team more information before we completely lose the northern side of this map. So I'm going to dive in here. KV2 is trying to fling a shell at me. Luckily, he misses. That could have been the end of my game just about there if he penned me. Panther's pushing in here, so now we kind of know where this Panther ended up, and we know where the T-78 and the Su-100Y are for now. Now it's a situation where I need to go back, because I think a lot of light tankers would maybe try and advance. This is not an advance situation, right? We're down 1 tank, we're down 2,000 HP visible to me, and we've lost this entire side of the map. There's 3 heavies over here. Cromwells are all the way back here, and the closest, I'm sorry, Super Hellcat and Cromwell B are here. I thought there were 2 Cromwells on my team, maybe 1 died. But we have Cromwell B here, right? And this guy is a one-shot. Like, we need to just come back and get this team to push into us, right? We need to let them make the mistakes first. Now, what's weird about this game and why I told you guys it's weird is because I stayed out in the open to spot the enemy team, like the whole time. I'm just going to put it on 2 times as I talk through this. You guys know I like to go through this stuff really quick, but if you ever want to, you know, watch it over again, you can just go back a couple seconds, like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, and rewatch. I'd rather get through the video quickly so that you guys can get through the video quicker if you choose to do so. We bounced the KV-2 here. It's unfortunate, man. Again, I've told you guys, when you're shooting the KV-2s in the turrets, sometimes it's really trollish because where the gun mantlet is, like that area of the gun is so big that you kind of just bounce and ricochet in weird ways. It's kind of weird, but it will happen. We spot the KV-2 again, and watch this, man. We low roll this guy, so I'll show you guys this shot like in real time. So he's approaching here. We hit him, 172. I swear to you guys, every time I shoot in this tank, I always low roll. It just always feels like I'm doing high 100s. This tank does 200 damage a shot, and you would never know. I swear, because like every time I hit someone in this tank, man, it's like always a low roll, I feel like. So we low roll the KV-2 is what it is, man. So he's going to carry on for now. But what I'm doing here is basically just spotting this team in the wide open, and that's why I say it's so weird, man. We're able to get a shot into the KV-2, the other KV-2, the KV-2R, and it's just like I end up spotting this whole team by just making active scout runs. Because on Glacier, it's kind of hard to passive scout. Like, you can sit in this bush, man. There's times I'm approaching this side of the map, like if I'm on the other spawn, and I will actually knock these trees down. Like, you can do fancy things to kind of passive scout, but it's tricky, man, on Glacier. It is. It's just like the way the map works. Like, there are a good amount of trees in some areas and stuff like that, but you can see here, like, now I'm out in the open on our base. I'm spotting the Su-100Y because he has no view range. People are able to get shots into him there. We're getting some spotting damage, and I believe the Super Hellcat might have also lit him, or maybe one of these guys. Spotting the VK as he's approaching here, and we're able to clean him up, and we're just like making active scout runs, you know. We're able to finally get the shot into the KV-2. I tried to slow it down for you guys for that shot, but again, I always tell you guys, like, I don't record my videos in a way where it's just a replay, right? I'm going to pause and speed up and constantly be drawing on the map and, you know, throwing my camera around, because this is how I like to present my videos to you guys. Again, you can always go to Nacho, Watt Replays, whatever, like that guy on YouTube, or Watt Replays, and you can see games all day, man. Like, there's so much content out there of World of Tanks, just general, you know, content, generic content, rather. Like, watch streamers, man. You know, you could do that, but my channel is specifically for helping you guys out, so that's why it's kind of, I don't know, very, how can I say, man? It's the way I present my videos to you guys. It can be very choppy, right? I'll just say choppy. So now we're in a situation where we're starting to run out of time, right? Keep in mind, you only have 15 minutes in a battle. So I'm like, all right, man, I need to advance here because I need to figure out where the T-78 is now sitting. I saw him retreating before. Once we cleaned up the KV-2, we clean up the VK, we clean up all these guys. I'm thinking he's likely sitting on this corner. So at this point, I'm just going to see if I can get a shot into this guy without him hitting me. It's a little weird, man. He's like trying to angle himself up on the rock and all, and then I'm going to back down. Super Hellcat's right here to help me, but I was hoping that he was going to go around the other direction, because it's likely the KV-2 doesn't have shots at us right now, but he goes the same direction. So I'm like, all right, I'll go around the other way now. Super Hellcat's coming up to hit him again, and then he turns and comes after me, because I guess he thought that that's what I was going to do. Rams me, and it's like, whatever, man. Like, I just feel like I'm always taking unnecessary damage. But we're able to keep the Hellcat at 344 HP, which is good. But still, even if the KV-2 pen, like, hits the Hellcat, that's it, man. So I don't think it really mattered which one of us took damage, but we're both alive, which is good. So now I get a shot into the KV-2 here. I'm actually surprised with the gun depression that we were able to make that work. Hellcat's able to hit him once. JP is now over here, so he can take shots as well. And I'm trying to get a shot there into the KV-2. Finally, I'll show you guys my view at the end here. Hellcat gets one more into him. I get one last one into the KV-2R, and that's the game, guys. But what a weird one, right? It was like really weird the way we spotted this enemy team coming in. So I was just running circles around our base, and we're just using our view range and concealment to our advantage, and that's it. We were able to make this work, man. This was like an 8K W8 game, ridiculous. 2,000 damage, 4 kills, 845 spotting, and 7 initial spots. And Ooh, what a game, man. Like, I'm running out of breath, guys. This is the 6th video that I'm bringing you guys in one sitting, so just bear with me, man. Like, it's a lot of talking, guys. You wouldn't believe, like, I probably talk more doing these videos than I talk, like, the entire day to, like, my roommates or whatever, man. You know, it's like, it's pretty crazy how much I have to talk for these videos, but I do enjoy doing it. First class game, guys. And didn't look like anything was really blind, at least not damage-wise. 1984 damage, again, 4 kills, 1259 experience. We're top by experience here. A few people certainly beat us by damage. Su100Y looks like he had a great game. FSV had a great game. Shout out to this guy, Exterminator. And that's the game, guys. That's it. We made 7K from this one. 16 shots fired, 13 hits, 12 pens. It was a full game, man. 14 minutes and 46 seconds is when we won this one. I mean, it came down to like the last 15 seconds there, right? Usually there's a few more seconds that'll tick off after you get the kill, so maybe we had about 20 seconds or whatever in this one, but it was pretty close, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you for the next one. Take care of yourselves until then, and bye-bye now.